guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where you join me where I've just arrived down in Bournemouth, where I've come to Premier Sports Solutions. I did a video down here not that long ago, and that might ring a bell because these are the guys that were selling my Range Rover Sport SVR. A lot of people have been asking me questions in terms of my Porsche GT3RS. Where is it? Last time we saw it, it was for sale, and you were telling us that that car was going to help fund your racing career. That car is actually still for sale, but it will be replaced at some point. I said it wasn't going to happen straight away. That's one thing that wasn't going to happen just because of the racing, etc. But things might change and speed up quicker, and a supercar might be coming to my channel sooner than we think. What potentially could replace it? GT3RS is pretty hard to replace, but I've come down here to Premier Sports Solutions because these guys are insane. They are absolutely insane. They've already sold my SVR. That is sold, it's gone, but obviously more to come. I have amazing stock and a few cars which I've never driven before, and one of them which we're going to be taking out today is an Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. They're coming down in price, they're awesome, and we're going to find out a lot more if that potentially could tick the box. But one car we have directly outside here, this is actually not for sale. This is Rich, who is the owner here at Premier Sports. He was in my last video. This is his company car, which is very cool indeed. And I think these are amazing value for money. For me personally, this could never be a GT3RS replacement because I would take it on a track, and I feel that this car might not fit that bill, so to speak, but I do think it is seriously cool. You have arrived, including a very nice Rolls Royce, which is at the end, G-Wagon, which is just there, but mega deals are happening on SVRs, and it didn't take them long to sell mine at all, and the phone's rung again, and it rings all day. Yeah, the SVR is a very good value for money. I know that this one has actually just dropped in price, but that is the older shape, that is a newer shape. If we walk a little bit further on, we can see more which is going on. Mercedes blacked out, that's actually really cool. I'm actually a fan of that. And when we go further, GTR, I think maybe one day, but I want their prices to drop a little bit more, and then it would potentially be on my radar. And just because I know around a track it doesn't really work for me, just because the brakes just cook so fast if you go on a track. As a road car, amazing, faultless. A 488 actually is in contention, the Spider's not, but the Coupe potentially could be, and they've got a few here which I am going to show you. But if you don't know, they are the main guys that sell to footballers. We've done a video explaining that, so that is why all the shirts are on the wall up there. That is what these guys are very based on doing, and they do all their wrapping in house and all that kind of stuff happens down there. Porsche, which is very, very nice indeed, and one car which has actually just arrived, that was not here last time, which just arrived, and this is this G63 here, and this G63 has urban wheels on it, so that looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? Special arrival which is being sold here at Premier Sports, and that is a Cullinan. So that's pretty mad, isn't it? They've got a Cullinan, are just so flipping baller. Oh, it's locked, but as you can see in there, hello everybody. But if we walk a little bit further, like I say, could a 488 be a potential in my garage? I just think they're so sick, and the fact that now these are sitting, there's a few on the market at 149, more higher mileage one. This is a lot lower, so it's a little bit more than that, but you can still get a 488 for 150. So effectively right now I could actually straight swap my my GT3RS for one of these now directly. That's what's so mad, because it's a Ferrari. I've never owned a Ferrari, and you could straight swap something like this now, and there are mad finance deals which are happening on all the cars. We are going to go for a test drive now, but one of the big reasons I want to test drive this car, the Superleggera, is because there are some mad finance deals on them. So effectively I would be saving myself a lot of money as well, because the finance deals are crazy. Like, that's one thing which is, when I bought the GT3RS like a year ago, they didn't offer those deals. Those deals aren't a thing. Like Porsche, that is what that is what you pay for it, and a finance deal is, this is what it is basically. It's already a good offer. The cars hold a little bit better, but on the Aston you potentially could get a mad deal. But answering the questions on the SVR, they sold my car in 1 day. 1 day it was sold. I literally got home and Rich called me up and he was like, oh, just to let you know, mate, your car is now sold. I was like, what? So when I was driving down here today, I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna see my SVR, it's gonna be leaving. It is already left. It is already with its new owner. And that is crazy. And they went and delivered it. Love that car, but yeah, it's gone to a really good home and it sold within a day. And yeah, sold. A day. I mean that's just not a thing. But down here they smash it. The Lamborghini Urus has just been delivered, and that is going to be going up for sale, I believe, or it's going to a football player, one or the other. But how nice is that? That is sick. That is so flipping cool. The Urus is just amazing, and if you got one at list, you would have lost nothing. So someone is getting a flipping Urus. I would love one of them. I would love an Urus. I just think they're great. Very cool. Oh, I do want one of them one day. Right, let's show you the Superleggera, which I'm test driving today. This is actually going to be sick. Right, it is right here behind me. In there, we're going to talk figures on what you can pick one of these up for. And I just think that is a serious bit of kit.
It's insane. The car is insane. It's got too much power. Like,
yeah.
It's unbelievable how much power this thing's got. But like the rear wheels, it's mental.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And
the spec's amazing as well.
So this car only came in last night. So this has not been prepped for anyone that is saying that. But I just want to get a feel for this because very, very good road car. Probably a better road car than a GT3RS for sure. You could use this day to day if you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Easy.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm not usually an Aston Martin fan. I'm the first to admit, but you can't not be a fan of that. Yeah. In terms of power, you don't need any more on the road than one of them, really.
715.
715 brake horsepower.
There's loads of carbon on this car.
Lots of carbon. Where we have carbon there?
Carbon there. Carbon down here. This whole thing is
carbon. Oh, that's all carbon.
Massive.
Yeah.
On the front as well.
Oh, look at that. Literally carbon everywhere.
But the best bit of carbon, and this is quite unusual for Aston Martin to do this sort of weave. Well, it's not really a weave, but they've gone forged carbon doors.
Forged carbon doors is chaos.
And it's in the centre console as well.
And it's in the centre console. Oh my god, it is. Mate, that is insane. Just wanted to put one of my cameras away, and then
you don't even have to use your arms.
That's actually that's cash as well.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. That's as much as you want to do. And then when you turn it on, that is rich!
It started that up and it sounded incredible, but then if you press that S button,
yeah,
it sounds there. Yeah.
Lucky I pressed record on that, wasn't it?
I know, yeah.
That is insane. Oh my god. Right, how do we put this thing in reverse? Even up there. Can we just say that this is actually extremely comfortable?
Comfy seats.
Comfy seats.
Loads of room in here.
That's one thing, and there's not many negatives about a GT3RS, so let's not go into that.
Yeah.
But the only negative is, I mean, I'm just slowly getting used to how long this car is obviously the road driving day to day is a lot harder.
Well, it's a track car, isn't it? It's meant to be on a racetrack.
Yeah, it's meant to be on a racetrack, where this on a track would probably be pretty good as well.
I think it'd be fun. Like, you definitely got a lot of like tail happy action.
One thing which we do need to talk about, and that is, why the hell are you even test driving a flipping Superleggera? The GT3RS is up for sale. People think I've gone mad.
Yeah.
So I said I'm selling GT3RS because I'm going racing and then things like that. But the GT3RS is still for sale. It's had a lot of interest, and next week it actually might be sold. There is a potential chance. So I'm just actually at the moment looking at my options.
Yeah.
What it potentially could replace it with after my racing side and my sponsorship side is sorted in terms of that. And getting from A to B to a racetrack, not necessarily driving it around the track itself, but this could be...
How cool would this be? Like turning up to a race in this. You would look like the winner even before you've got in a car.
You might as well just pull over and not even race.
Yeah.
You've already won the race.
Yeah. At the moment, obviously it all depends on how much money you want to put down as a deposit. Like, the more you can put down, obviously the cheaper it is per month.
Yeah.
But I would say with a sort of normal deposit, maybe like 10% or so, you actually less than 10%. You're probably looking at like 1,500 to 200 to 2 grand a month.
Yeah.
Which is like, obviously that's a lot of money per month, but for the sort of car you're getting, I don't think that's bad value at all. Obviously, like £1,500 is a lot of money to go out per month, like, but it's all relative.
It's a massive amount of money.
But you're getting a car that's worth over £200,000. So when you weigh it up like that, it's like not really that much.
It's a good deal in that respect, and I do know that McLaren have been doing a deal, and it's public knowledge really. I don't know if the deal's still going, but you could get a 600 LT for £5,000 in, £1,000 a month.
Yeah, was it 1,500 a month?
Something like that. Where when I bought my GT3RS, I put 10% in, so 20,000 had to go into the car.
Yeah.
And then per month, that car is roughly £1,700. So if I sold it and I got my money back on that car, which it should with GT3RS holding, you could potentially put that deposit, take half of the deposit away, put that in the bank, and then your month and half of that would cover your year in this.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Basically, and then take that other 10 grand that you've put in the bank and make some money with it. It's exhausting.
Really?
And it's stupid.
It's actually really, really comfortable. I'm in Sport Plus as well, and I'm having a great time. And do you know what's actually really interesting? Is I thought there'd be a bit of a delay on the upshift.
Yeah, no,
it's bang on.
It's quick, yeah.
Wait a second. Instant.
Yeah.
Absolutely bang on. There's no delay. And I love all this cockpit, everything. So easy. And so if we were in Sport Plus, we would go to GT, and then you'd cruise.
Yeah, and it's just a really comfy.
It's more comfortable than my A35. April time, the deals might be even better. I'm just saying April, for example, but they might be even better.
Yeah, they could be. I mean, Aston Martin at the moment are pumping out silly deals for new ones.
Yeah, but
and obviously then used has to take a hit because of that. I've sold loads of these actually, and all you need to do is get them in it, start it up, and press the sport button. And they do, okay, yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah.
Like, it's nuts.
And some people wouldn't necessarily understand this, but I actually fully get it.
Yeah.
And I don't get any Aston Martins, but I get this.
Yeah.
I think this makes a lot of sense because of what it's got, the speed that it's got, and I've actually seen these cars in drag races and how they perform.
They're quick.
It is no joke.
Yeah, they
smash
quick. Everything.
Yeah, I actually think this beat an 812 Superfast in a drag race.
Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, and also the other
812 Superfast.
The other thing, like, which is like depressing in a way, but like V12s like this won't exist anymore.
And we've got start-stop. That doesn't happen in my GT3RS.
No.
Oh, and it starts. Yeah. GT3RS and this, they are totally different cars.
Yeah.
You can't even compare. You're getting GT3RS, roll cages, everything's rattling around and this and that. But you would also go to a track. You'd be able to do a full track day and then drive home in it. But now I'm actually racing. When am I actually going to be driving a GT3RS around the track? Probably not as much, if not never.
No, exactly.
So this year's a little bit different for me. So that's why when the GT3RS sells, it actually could make a lot of sense.
Opens the door to a new sort of car.
It opens the door to something actually a little bit different that I've never done before. Because the track stuff's already covered. So it actually allows you to get more of a better road car and a different road driving experience to your races.
Yeah.
And that's actually chaos. Right, myself and Mark have just parked up in the DBS, and we were just actually saying it's a flipping good looking car. I've actually just pulled up as like Bournemouth's training ground. No, stadium. Looks like a training ground. Like a training ground, yeah. I'm a Reading fan, so no, boo. That is a seriously good looking car. And who knows, one day, what do you reckon? Put it in the comments. Let me know if you think that one day you'd like to see something like this arrive on the channel. It would be pretty mad.
How long it is, right?
There we go. What's your judgment?
2, 3, 4 long paces.
There we go. I was wondering what you were doing there. I think this is where this car really looks amazing, is from the front. it is awesome. Very, very, very different to my GT3RS, but let me know what you think. If there's anything else you think I should potentially test drive, this is if the GT3RS gets sold, everyone, by the way. If it doesn't get sold, this ain't coming. So I don't have the money for that. So yeah, 100%. Let me know what you think, and we'll have a little look from the back. But I genuinely think that it could be an option. You know what you think, leave it in the comment section down below. Like I say, this is all comes down to, first of all, if the GT3RS gets sold. Second of all, if I get my racing done, and that is priority at the moment. This is all coming after that, and what monies are left over, so we will see. And so, like I say, good finance deals are happening on cars like this, so it gives me an element of something to aim for rather than just not aiming for anything. So that is actually what I am aiming for at the moment. So like I say, if the GT3RS sells, get my deposit back, frees up a bit of money, and who knows, I could jump in something like that. It could be very, very cool. A massive thank you to Premier Sports Solutions. I will leave all their details down below, including marks, etc. But yeah, it's amazing what those guys are doing. The deals that they're offering are insane, so check out them down below. We are going to be working together a lot more in the future, which I'm absolutely buzzing for. Excited for so much cool stuff that we can actually bring to you guys. Cool content. We've got ideas coming up all the time, and yeah, it means that I'm going to have to do a few more journeys down to Bournemouth, so that's going to be fun as well. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all very soon. Me, myself, and I, at least, yeah.